You're sitting on the couch, enjoying a peaceful evening, when suddenly your cat sprints across the room at full speed, bounces off the wall, and then sits down to groom themselves like absolutely nothing happened. Or maybe you've watched in confusion as your kitty kneads your lap with their paws, drooling slightly while staring at you with that blissed-out expression. If you've ever wondered whether your cat is just weird or if there's something deeper going on, you're not alone. The truth is, your furry friend isn't crazy. They're just speaking a language you haven't fully learned yet. In this video, we're going to decode 7 of the strangest things cats do and reveal what they're really trying to tell you. Let's dive in. Weird Behavior 1. The Midnight Zoomies. It's 3 a.m. You're sound asleep, and suddenly you hear the thundering of tiny paws racing down the hallway like a herd of miniature horses. Your cat is tearing through the house, leaping onto furniture, skidding around corners, and acting like they've just consumed an entire pot of coffee. Welcome to the world of cat zoomies, or as veterinarians call them, frenetic random activity periods. But what's going on here? Your cat is a predator. In the wild, cats are crepuscular, meaning they're most active during dawn and dusk when their prey is out and about. Even though your kitty has never had to hunt for their dinner a day in their life, those instincts are still hardwired into their brain. All that pent-up hunting energy has to go somewhere, and if they haven't had enough stimulation during the day, it explodes out of them in these wild sprinting sessions. Think of it like this. Imagine if you sat at a desk all day without ever going to the gym or taking a walk. Eventually, you'd feel so restless you'd want to just run around screaming. That's what your cat is doing, except they're doing it at 3 a.m. because that's when their internal hunting clock says it's go time. The solution? More playtime during the day, especially in the evening before bed. Weird Behavior 2. Kneading you like dough. Your cat jumps onto your lap, gets comfortable, and then starts pushing their paws into your legs rhythmically, claws extended, sometimes drooling a little bit. It's adorable until those claws dig in a bit too much and you're left wondering why your cat has decided to use you as a biscuit-making station. This behavior takes your cat right back to kittenhood. When kittens nurse from their mother, they knead her belly to stimulate milk flow. It's one of the first comforting, safe experiences they have in life. So when your adult cat needs you, they're essentially reverting to that baby state, feeling safe, content, and loved. It's one of the highest compliments your cat can give you. They're saying, "You make me feel as safe and happy as my mom did." The drooling that sometimes comes with it, that's just an overflow of contentment. They're so relaxed that they literally forget to swallow. Now, we know those claws can hurt, but whatever you do, don't punish your cat for it. They're telling you they love you in the only way they know how. Weird Behavior 3. Bringing you dead animals or toys. You wake up to find a dead mouse on your pillow. Or maybe you find your cat's favorite toy mouse placed carefully at your bedroom door, accompanied by the loudest meowing you've ever heard at 6 a.m. Before you get grossed out, here's what's going on. Your cat thinks you're a terrible hunter. Seriously, they've never seen you catch a single mouse or bird. You can't even seem to catch the red dot. Your cat is genuinely worried about your survival skills. In cat colonies, mothers teach their kittens to hunt by bringing them prey, first dead, then injured, then alive to practice on. Your cat is doing the same thing for you. They're trying to teach you, their incompetent human, how to feed yourself. Some experts also believe that cats consider us part of their family group and are trying to contribute to the household food supply, not realizing that you have this magical ability to summon food from the refrigerator. The best response? Thank your cat. They're trying to help. A gentle, "good job," and then discreetly disposing of the gift when they're not looking is the way to go. Weird Behavior 4. Staring at walls like they see ghosts. Your cat is sitting in the hallway, staring intently at what appears to be absolutely nothing. Their eyes are wide, their pupils are dilated, and they're completely focused on a blank wall or empty corner. Maybe their head even tilts slightly, tracking something you definitely cannot see. It's honestly a little creepy. But here's the thing. Your cat isn't seeing ghosts. They're just seeing and hearing things you can't. Cats have significantly better vision in low light than humans do, and their hearing range extends far beyond ours. That means your cat can hear the ultrasonic squeaks of mice in the walls, insects crawling behind the drywall, or even the electrical hum of wiring that's completely inaudible to you. They might also be tracking tiny movements like a spider crawling along the ceiling or dust particles floating in sunlight that you haven't noticed. To them, that blank wall is actually a full-on nature documentary. So no, your house probably isn't haunted. Your cat just has superpowers compared to your relatively weak human senses. Weird behavior 5. Chattering at birds through the window. You hear the strange clicking, chattering noise coming from the living room. You investigate and find your cat sitting at the window, jaw quivering, making rapid little chirping sounds at the birds outside. It looks almost like their teeth are chattering from cold, except it's 75 degrees inside. This is one of the most debated cat behaviors among experts. The most popular explanation is that it's a hunting behavior, possibly a practice motion for the killing bite that cats use to sever their prey's spine. Your cat is so stimulated by watching the bird that their hunting instincts kick in and their jaw starts making the motions automatically. Another theory suggests that cats are mimicking bird sounds to try to lure them closer. Some wild cats have been observed making sounds similar to their prey, and your domestic kitty might be attempting the same strategy, even though there's a window in the way. A third possibility? Pure frustration. Your cat can see the prey, they want the prey, but they can't get to the prey. That chattering might just be your cat's way of expressing their intense disappointment at the cruel barrier between them and their potential snack. Whatever the reason, it's completely normal and a sign of a healthy prey drive, showing you your rear end. You're petting your cat, having a nice bonding moment, when suddenly they turn around and present their tail end directly to your face. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and you're probably not sure whether to be offended or confused. But in cat language, this is a sign of trust and affection. When cats greet each other, they sniff each other's rear ends to gather information. It's how they identify each other and establish social bonds. So when your cat backs up to your face, they're greeting you the way they would greet another cat they trust and respect. It's also a vulnerable position. By turning their back to you, they're showing you that they don't see you as a threat. In the wild, turning your back on another animal could be dangerous. So this is your cat saying, I know you won't hurt me, and I consider you family. Now, you don't need to sniff your cat's butt. You're not a cat, and that would be weird. A simple pat on the back or base of the tail is a perfectly acceptable human response to this cat greeting. Weird behavior number 7, knocking things off tables. You're working at your desk, and your cat jumps up beside you. They look at you, then at your coffee cup, then back at you, and then, while maintaining direct eye contact, they slowly push that cup right off the edge of the desk. Why would they do this? It might seem like pure chaos or even spite, but there's method to this madness. Cats are natural scientists. They're curious creatures who learn about their environment through experimentation. When they knock something off a table, they're testing cause and effect. What happens when this object falls? Does it bounce, break, make a noise? And perhaps most importantly, what does the human do? Your reaction is a big part of why this behavior continues. Even if you're upset, you're giving your cat attention. To a cat who's feeling bored or ignored, negative attention is still attention. They've learned that knocking things over is a guaranteed way to get you to interact with them. There's also the hunting aspect. Objects sitting on the edge of surfaces trigger your cat's hunting drive. They look a bit like prey animals perched on a branch, and your cat's instinct is to bat at them. When the object falls and moves, it's even more exciting. The solution isn't to yell at your cat. That just gives them the attention they want. Instead, make sure they're getting enough stimulation throughout the day with regular play sessions. And maybe move your breakable items away from the edges of tables. For more insights into your cat's mysterious behaviors, check out our video on how cats actually see their humans. You might be surprised at the complex relationship you have with your furry friend. And remember, what seems weird to us often makes perfect sense in the world of cats. So the next time your cat does something completely bizarre, you'll know exactly what they're trying to tell you. Those weird behaviors, they're not so weird anymore. They're hunting instincts, love languages, trust signals, and sometimes just pure scientific curiosity wrapped up in a furry package. Now it's your turn. Which of these behaviors does your cat do?
Drop a comment and let us know. And if you learned something new today, smash that like button and subscribe for more cat behavior breakdowns. We've got tons more videos that'll help you understand your mysterious little furball even better. Want to keep learning? Check out our video on how cats see their humans next. Spoiler alert, you're definitely part of their family, but you're definitely the weird one in their eyes. Thanks for watching, and go give your cat some appreciation for putting up with us confusing humans.